Have you ever felt like your entire life was falling apart? Like every plan you had, every dream you believed in, collapsed in front of you? This is the story of Aisha, a young woman who lost everything she built, but found the courage to begin again. And her comeback will inspire you to never give up on yourself. 1. The Fall. Aisha was 27 years old. She had just launched her first startup, an online fashion store. She believed in it so much that she left her stable job, invested her savings, and even borrowed from friends. At first, things looked good. Orders were coming in, she was featured in small blogs, and people called her the rising star. But then, reality hit. The market became competitive. Larger brands copied her designs. Shipping delays ruined customer trust. Within a year, her savings dried up. Her friends who once supported her began avoiding her calls, and the investors, they pulled out. One evening, she sat alone in her tiny apartment, staring at a single email. "Your account balance is negative." For the first time in her life, she felt like a failure. She questioned herself. Am I even good enough? Should I just quit and settle? Her dream was slipping away. 2. The rock bottom. Days turned into weeks. Aisha avoided people. Her room was filled with unopened letters, mostly bills. She barely ate. She barely spoke. Every time she scrolled social media, she saw her friends traveling, smiling, and succeeding. And she thought, maybe my life will never look like theirs. One night, she broke down in tears and called her mother. Her mother said only one sentence, "Daughter, you can lose money, you can lose friends, you can lose a business, but never lose yourself." Those words cut deep, because Aisha realized she hadn't failed because of lack of talent. She failed because she gave up on herself too soon. The shift. The very next morning, she made a decision. Not to restart the old business, not to chase investors again, but to rebuild herself. She started small. She woke up early. She went for a 10-minute walk. She wrote down 3 things she was grateful for each morning, and then she picked up freelancing projects, simple design work. It wasn't glamorous, it wasn't big money, but it was progress. She studied online marketing, not from expensive courses, but from free YouTube channels and library books. She reconnected with old customers and asked them, "What did I do wrong? What can I improve?" And slowly, Aisha realized failure wasn't the end. It was feedback or the comeback. 2 years later, Aisha launched a second business. This time, she didn't rush. She started with a small budget, tested products slowly, and listened carefully to her customers. Her new brand was built on lessons from failure. Instead of chasing perfection, she focused on solving one simple problem: affordable, durable clothing for working women. Word spread, orders grew, and the same people who once doubted her now called her unstoppable. She didn't just build a business, she built resilience. 5. The lesson for you. So what can we learn from Aisha's story? Life will knock you down. Your dreams will sometimes crash. But failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is part of success. Most people quit too early. But if you have the courage to begin again, smarter, stronger, wiser, you'll discover that your second chapter can be far greater than your first. Remember this: you can lose money, you can lose opportunities, but never lose yourself. So the next time you feel like giving up, Ask yourself, what if my comeback story is just beginning? Because maybe, just like Aisha, your greatest victory is waiting on the other side of failure.